iOS is a completely touch-based interface. That means that you use your fingers on the screen to navigate through the operating system instead of using a mouse. About the only hardware button you'll need to be aware of is the Home button. This is the button you'll find at the bottom of your iPad, iPod Touch, or iPhone. If I push that button now, it'll take me back to the main screen or the home screen. Another thing you can do with the Home button is tap it twice to open up the multitasking bar. This allows you to see other applications that you've recently launched. What I'm going to do is open up this little app called Art of Glow that allows me to show you exactly what I'm doing on the screen. As you can see, as I run my finger across the screen here, you're seeing a display of exactly what I'm touching. So let's go through all the basic gestures that you need to know in order to use the iOS. At its most basic, you have touch. Just a single tap on the screen, kind of like single clicking with a mouse. This will allow you to select objects or launch applications. Next, you have swipe. Swipe means that you put your finger on the screen and then move it to the right or move it to the left. Maybe swipe up or swipe down, or in some cases, you'll just swipe all over the place. It just depends on the program you're using and what you're trying to achieve. Next, we have pinch. Pinch involves taking two fingers on the screen and dragging them together. You'll find instructions at times to pinch in, and you'll also find instructions to pinch out, meaning you put two fingers on the screen close together and then drag them away from each other. So pinching in and pinching out are both pretty common iOS gestures. Another two-finger gesture that you'll find is simply swiping up or down with two fingers. Some applications may require you to swipe left or right with two fingers as well. Finally, if you choose to enable the more advanced multitasking gestures, you'll find that the iOS will allow you to use 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 fingers at once. When you enable these multitasking gestures, you'll be able to swipe up with 5 fingers, to the left, or to the right. The functions enabled with this are to allow you to bring up the multitasking bar, the same thing as tapping on the home button twice, or to switch between apps. Again, you can use either 4 or 5 fingers for this. Finally, with the multitasking gestures enabled, you'll be able to put all 5 fingers on the screen and pinch in to return to the home screen. This is the same as touching the home button once. So again, let me switch back into the Art of Glow app, and as you can see, I can put all 5 fingers on the screen, pinch down, and that will return me to the home screen. So let's see how that's enabled. I'll return to the home screen and launch Settings. On the left-hand side, you'll see all the different settings that you have access to. The one you're looking for is called General. Then on the right, you can scroll down until you find Multitasking Gestures. You can see it there in the middle of the screen, and you can see that it's currently off. If I turn that on, the options that are enabled now are listed underneath. As you can see, it's the same thing that I just explained, where you can use 4 or 5 fingers to pinch to the home screen, swipe up to reveal the multitasking bar, or swipe left or right between applications. So in this case, I'll go ahead and take all 5 fingers on the screen and simply pinch in. This again brings me back to the home screen. 4 or 5 fingers on the screen and sliding up will reveal the multitasking bar. If I switch to an application like Safari, and then put my fingers on the screen again and drag to the right, you'll see it switches to the next app. Finally, once again, 5 fingers on the screen, pinching down to go home. Getting used to all the different gestures in iOS will really enhance your iOS experience. It'll make you get more enjoyment out of your iPod, iPad, or iPhone.